I can see the leaders doing, let's be talking plans and maybe seeing you. Pull up on you, let me scoop. Nobody here but me and you. Got a little ring to it, turn that thing fluid in the coupe. Way you look, I know it's real. I'm on my Marshawn shit, I been really getting feel. You know why I'm here, don't act like you don't know how I feel. But let me tell you what you mean to me. Slide on me for that meet and greet. Vibe with me under moonshine, sipping moonshine to the new sky. Taste toasted and be raised so.
Hey you guys, welcome back to TaylorXo, or welcome to TaylorXo if you're a new subscriber. So y'all, I know you guys, I don't know if everybody ended up seeing the live that Liv did, basically addressing this whole fundraiser situation. As you guys know, Jerrod had posted, I think it was about a week ago, maybe 2 weeks ago, if correct me if I'm wrong, but he did post a fundraiser, and basically it was a fundraiser for Christian, for, I don't know if it was school or sports or something of that sort. It definitely was for either school or sports, and a lot of people had donated. He got to his goal very, very quickly. I had seen reactors sharing it. I had seen Nisha sharing it, Jerrod sharing it. People had sent not only money towards the fundraiser, but also had sent cash apps that Jerrod had said. So basically, everybody was trying to pitch in and get Christian to his goal of, I think it was about like $600 or something of that sort for this fundraiser. So a lot of people had noticed that Liv did not end up posting this fundraiser at all. She wasn't advertising for people to donate. A lot of people said she didn't even donate herself. So, a lot of people are wondering, why wouldn't somebody who has the platform to share it and, gain a lot of money for this fundraiser for her son, why was it only Jerrod sharing it? So she went on to YouTube to address the main reason why she did not end up posting it or sharing it or speaking about it. So from what she had said, basically in this clip I'm about to share, was that Jerrod did not send any links to her. She was not aware that Christian was having this fundraiser at all. She knew nothing about it. And Jerrod decided not to call her as, co-parenting and tell her what the exact fundraiser was for and what it was. So these are her words about why she did not end up sharing it, or she did not donate herself. But we actually have some receipts that Jerrod posted that have proved otherwise. And yet again, Liv is caught in another lie. We all know that Liv gets caught in her lies all the time. At this point, I don't even know why sis comes on here and really tries to say that Jerrod is not doing this, Jerrod's not doing that. But sis, you get caught in these lies every single time, and it makes you look so beyond delusional. So this is what she had to say in her YouTube live yesterday.
Okay, listen, people were like, oh my God, she's just the most selfish person in the world. She didn't repost the fundraiser. Girl, I had no idea about a fundraiser. I had no idea, okay? Regular parents, or at least I think most parents on this planet, they can possibly, there's communication. There's back and forth communication about the kids, okay? In my situation, I'm not gonna get into it, but there is none. There's no communication, okay? So I don't, and people think I know certain things because I'm on people's social media. Again, wrong, extremely wrong. I actually have people blocked. Yes, things are brought to me every single day, and I appreciate the people who bring these things to me. But yeah, sorry, it's just, once again, it's not me. You guys can try to make me out to be something I'm not. I'm stalking somebody's social media. Girl, why? For what reason exactly? For what reason? I mean, I understand that y'all think certain people are just like the pick of the crop. You feel me? Like Liv is supposed to feel a certain way because I'm supposed to be less than another person or something. Like, I don't know. It's just weird. This internet shit always has been. I started living with the webs. I started Liv's Life. I started Glam Mama. This is my shit. All these followers that everyone has accumulated throughout the years has come off of my back. Understand? Okay. And that's cool. Everyone takes their little pics and likes this person and goes over here and goes over there. You're welcome to go anywhere you want. You don't have to stay here. You don't have to like the real one, the main character. You can like the ones over there, the co-stars over there, the whatever. That's fine. But understand, everyone who bought from that fundraiser, I should be getting the thank you. I should. Okay? Because once again, whether you're a troll, whether you're a bee in the back, whether you're a person who makes a shit talking video, whether you're a beautiful fan of mine, whether you're an ex-fan of mine, all of y'all found me through me. Y'all were my followers first. So then y'all rolled over to wherever you rolled over to. If you're not over here anymore, cool. But my whole thing is, all that shit, all that money that was over there in that fundraiser came from the fact that I have a huge social media following and the fact that I started a social media following, and that's the only reason that anybody knows any of these extra people over here in the back. Understand? So that's cool. You guys all donated to a fundraiser. That's awesome. I still to this day don't know anything about a fundraiser. It wasn't brought to me like it should have been, parent to parent. It was just posted on social media first, and that's the way I seen it, like everything else. So that's fine. You guys, I don't know if you guys want a clapping ovation. I don't know if you guys want like a slap on the ass. Good job. Like, I don't know what you want. That's cool. But just understand that everything is because of me, period. The only reason people even know who certain people are is because of me, okay? If there was no Liv, there would be no him. There would be no nobody up in this bitch. And that's not me being cocky or me being anything other than telling the truth. It's the cold, hard truth for y'all, okay? So yeah, that's cool. You know what I mean? But people saying that I'm the most greediest mom in the world and I didn't want to donate to this because of this, because of this. No, if it was brought to me, hey, Olivia, our son is blah, 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 blah. Can you donate this and blah, blah, blah? Can you post it and blah, blah? Sure. Why the fuck not? Why not? But it's not that type of party. It's not that type of parenting going on here. So, like I said, y'all, stop talking about stuff.
So as you guys heard in that recent clip, basically, or the clip that I just added, basically she tried to say that she never had no idea of what this fundraiser was about, and basically was saying that Jerrod wouldn't even had met his goal for Christian's fundraiser unless she did not start living with the Webbs, lives life, and had this big old platform, which that is so besides the point, sis. Instead of laying up with your man and getting hickeys and doing all this and that, you know, you should be putting a lot more of your energy into your kids and being aware of what's going on in their schooling, their fundraisers, their sports. Just because you are not physically living with this man does not mean that you have no reason to be knowing what exactly is going on with your kids and what they are having. And let's just post these receipts of Jerrod posting the text message, the exact text message that he sent Liv of this whole fundraiser thing. So obviously this was him, because you guys can see in the text message above, he said, "Tell my kids we some island boys and girls and I love them." So, you know, obviously Liv had them over the summer and she had them for the month. So obviously that was Liv's number and that's who he was texting. But then he shows the text Friday, July 22nd at 10:21. He said, "I thought you'd be interested in supporting this double good fundraiser." He sent the link and said, "Thanks for taking a look." So you guys remember in the clip that I just played, she basically said that she was not aware at all of this fundraiser. She did not know when it started, when it ended. But somehow, you know, it seems as though she never knows about these things, but she somehow always knows about, you know, them going to Jamaica, or Jerrod posting a ring, or just something that has to do with Nisha or Jerrod. But when it comes to things like this for her kids, she seems to act like she has no idea of what's going on. And obviously, like I said, by Jerrod posting this, it basically clarified that he did send a link. And instead of calling her, he just sent her a quick text, which I feel like that's really all he needed. There was no point in having to call her and have this long conversation about what he was what the link was exactly about and why she should click it. And all she simply had to do was click the link. Obviously, if he was texting you about a fundraiser, it clearly was about his kids. I don't think he would be texting her about a family member or a friend or about Nisha. It was clearly something for the kids. She knows the kids are in school, are in sports, and clearly these are things that sports and schools have is fundraisers. So for her to make such a big deal out of this and make it seem like it was so hard for her just to click a link and figure out what exactly it was makes no sense to me. So you're telling me this man had to, in big caps, basically say, this is Christian's fundraiser and this is what it's for and this is why you have to donate and why you have to share it. That just makes no sense to me. So after Jerrod had posted that receipt, and I guess if it triggered her and she saw that she had got caught up in a lie, she had came on Instagram to say, I'm going to say this, then I am done, never posting about this kind of stuff again. It's a waste of my time and I don't have time to explain anything to the internet. Like I said in my live yesterday, I didn't receive any communication about a fundraiser. I received a link that I did not click on, just like I don't answer block calls. I don't click on random links that people send me to don't speak to send me. The appropriate adult thing would have been to pick up the phone and tell me what was going on, or at least explain what exactly the link was that you were sending me. The same way you explained it on IG to perfect strangers, you could have explained it to me, but I don't get that much respect. I just get some random link dropped in a text and no explanation to what it was. Sis, at the end of the day, you first off said in the live that he did not send any link. You said you were not aware of anything, nothing. You just so-called claimed that you weren't aware of a link. You weren't aware of a text at all, a phone call, anything. But then you went and backpedaled and went on Instagram and said that you were sent a link. You just didn't want to click it because you didn't know what it was. Obviously, if he said it was a fundraiser, then it was a link for a fundraiser for your children. Why does he have to call you and tell you exactly what it is when you guys can text? Obviously, he's trying to avoid problems. I would think, Liv is mostly a problematic person. I don't think, Jerrod was trying to have those issues. I think he was just simply shooting her a text saying that here's the link to the fundraiser. If you want to join or if you want to donate. If you don't, then don't. I don't think this was anything more to it. It was just blown up. And yet again, that's why they will never be able to co-parent, because this girl just seems to have no idea of what truly co-parenting is that she says that he needs to do. So then she followed by another post on her Instagram saying this. So she basically said, I don't need to lie about anything. Thank you. I said what I said. And the next time you want to say someone is capping, explain the whole story. And I'm done with this back and forth that you want to involve me in so bad. Stop watching my channel and move on with your life, please. And thank you. Everyone have a blessed evening. Good night. Sis, I really do not think that this man has not moved on. He clearly has bought a house with this woman. He's ring searching with this woman. He's traveling with this woman. They primarily have your kids. I really do not think that this man had any intention on trying to win you back by calling you up or texting you and trying to get you involved with you guys' son's fundraiser. Yet again, every single thing that this man tries to get in contact with her about and it ends up on social media, she tries to pin it on him that he's not yet moved on from her. He's still trying to get with her, call her, text her. And it kind of makes sense why Jerrod just seems to just do this quick, drop the kids off, pick them up, text her, shoot her a text, and not really so much call her. And unless it's probably, one of the kids calling her and they use the phone. I don't blame him. And at the end of the day, this girl will try to spin the narrative any tight way to make it seem like this man truly wants her. He's not moving on, that he's watching her channel. Says the same way that you claim that people send you things about this man and what is on his Instagram or what Nisha is posting. I think it's the same exact thing that people do with him. I think people send him things in his inbox and he just happens to see and he happens to speak on it. because you try to paint him out to be this some type of other person that, you know, or he's trying to not move on and he's not trying to co-parent and he's, you know, all this and that. So at the end of the day, I do not think that Jerrod and Liv will ever find a proper way to co-parent, just because Liv is so bitter. And even though she apparently, or she did have a man there at her apartment with her, so I just don't understand why she was so pressed and mad about Jerrod when she had a whole, you know, new man that she has up in there with her while she was doing this live. It doesn't make any sense to me, and I just think for the sake of the kids, she really is even being bitter towards her kids for this man, because she just cannot get over that they are done with. He has moved on. He doesn't want her, and she needs to do the same. She has a whole new newborn baby over there that she should be concerned about, but instead it's just all this energy. She just has so much hatred and so much bitterness towards this man. But you guys comment down below what you guys think. Do you think that it was so petty as a mother to sit there and punish your kids for basically just being bitter and miserable because you still want a man that doesn't want you, especially let alone their father? Or do you think that it was best of her to just, you know, I guess not donate and not share it because she just didn't want to? Any mother who agrees with that, I'll never understand. But you guys comment down below. I love hearing you guys' comments. Thank you so much, and stay tuned for another one.